Greetings, Aiden! How is ABI treating you so far? I'm personally doing pretty well myself, first and foremost. I have a story for you today. A very, very, very embarrassing story of mine that happened this year and is very disgusting. So if you're easily disgusted, or if anybody who's watching this is very easily disgusted, I suggest you shut this off right now.
Oh gosh, I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet.
This happened this previous summer. You were still here. I don't think I told you about this. I may have, I'm not sure, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay, so I was hanging out with Savannah. Me and her would usually hang out pretty late, like roughly until around midnight or so, like pretty late. And because I had just started dating her, basically pooping was out of the question for like being around her. Like that was not something I would talk to her about, because I mean, like, I just started dating her. I'm not just gonna start talking to her about my system and how everything, you know, I'm not gonna talk about that in front of her. Why would I? Why would I talk about that in front of her? I mean, that's just awkward. I can't talk to that about someone I just started dating, you know? And so one night I really, really had to go to the bath. Like, really, 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 like now had to go to the bathroom. Like, it was like bursting at the seams. It was like a lava flow out of Mount Vesuvius times 10. But naturally, I couldn't go at Savannah's house just for the sake of awkwardness, you know? I mean, like, again, just started dating her. I can't just poop at her house. No, that's against my rule of living. I can't do that. So I waited for about like 4 to 6 hours till finally I was driving home. I find it kind of funny that I was so worried about it being awkward then, but I mean, like, now I'm posting this on the internet, so obviously there was a shift here. But anyways, I was driving home. I hadn't even left her neighborhood yet, and I had to go so bad. It was breaking at the seams. It was like a power drill coming out of my pants. Like, I was ready. I was in poop labor. I had to go so bad. So I just said, like, you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait. I need to go. I need to go now. So I pull my truck over. I drive up to the side of the road. I pull over. This is where it gets bad. This is where it gets really, really bad. I get out of the car, and I don't even get... I take one step out of my truck, and it starts flowing out. It starts happening. It's happening. And once it starts happening, like once the cork has been released, the champagne keeps flowing, if you get the imagery. So I make my way over to the forest, which, like, there was like the neighborhood here, and then like there was like the road, and then there was like a forest. And I tried to make my way to the forest, but like the freaking, like, the guard thing where all the rain goes, I had to like get through that. It was like full of trees and like branches and stuff, so I had to like move around there, and I'm still, it's a nightmare. And so I keep going, and I eventually, like, I get behind a tree. I don't even care. And, like, by the way, like, note, I have my phone and I have a flashlight on so I can see where I'm going. And I get behind a tree. I'm kind of like in the view of the highway, but like I'm like not like completely like visible. And so I get behind a tree and like some bushes, and I just let it. I pull down the pants, let it out. I just let it all out, and don't forget to turn off the flashlight to my phone. And a person a person starts driving, like, just comes down the road, and like my truck, it's parked. I didn't turn my lights off, so there's an obvious like person parked here with their lights on and their engine. I'm parked there with my lights and my engines, and so like, the person like is probably like driving like, what's that? Is that a car? Is it broken down? I should investigate. Looks into the woods. What is that? Oh! Oh! Yeah, like the guy, he comes like driving up, you know, like down the road, and then he slows down where I'm at, and then he just keeps going. And I know he saw me because I mean, like I had my light on, so it's like he like looked in the woods and he probably saw a person with like their like the light. He saw the light, so it's like he probably saw me. He just drove off. Poor guy. And it's like, what are the odds? It was like 12 o'clock at night. What is he doing? Driving? Whatever. Yeah, it was so embarrassing. It was probably one of the most embarrassing stories of this year for me. So I've been noticing a trend lately with my videos. I notice like they always seem to involve toilets or poop. So I'm gonna end that now. Like after this video, I needed to get this out there. But Aiden, I hope you're having a good time at ABI. I look forward to seeing your video this week. It better be this week, good sir. You have the resources. You have, yeah, you have the motivation. You have the smarts. You have the intelligence. You can do this. Good day.